Hi, I'm Mr. eTutor, your mystery tutor here at mysterytutor.com, and welcome to video module 8-4. In this module, I'd like to discuss something very important that very few test takers are ever made aware of. I call these the signals from the SAT. When you take the SAT with a proper mindset, things can still go wrong sometimes. Occasionally, you'll look at a question, and no matter how hard you look at it, you'll be convinced that none of the answer choices is correct, or, even worse, that more than one answer choice might be equally correct. A lot of students at this time throw up their hands and decide that all the standards they've practiced are no good, or that this particular question is unfair, or something along those lines. Don't be like that. Don't let that happen to you. When you run into this situation, which you are absolutely guaranteed to do, no matter how much you prepare or who you are, it's important to remember that questions like this that seem either not to have an answer or seem to have multiple answers, these questions are giving you signals from the test, and you don't want to ignore those signals. Anytime either of those situations comes up, it's a signal from the test that you have failed to understand something about the question. Remember, the question is not flawed. If you can't figure something out relating to the question, it's because you've made a mistake somewhere. Do not ignore this signal to the test by trying to bend one of the wrong answer choices into being a right answer choice. That won't work. If you've done your preparation, and if you've watched the videos on our site, you know that there's a certain correct feeling that comes along when you have the right answer to a question. If you're not certain that you're looking at the correct answer choice, do not mark it. Instead, either skip the question and come back to it when your mind is more clear, or pause for a moment right there and try to figure out what mistake you've been making. The ability to do this, to throw the brakes on, step back, and see what's been going wrong, is another thing that separates high-scoring test takers from low-scoring test takers. Remember, the test is not wrong. If something seems wrong to you, it's because you didn't understand something that was spelled out clearly in the test. Remember, when you learn to listen to the signals the test gives you, it's easier than you think.